From the beginning, you were determined to make this movie in a particular way. No green screen, nothing added in post. Can you tell us about that?
When Steven Spielberg and Stacey Snider asked me to be a part of this film, I was, one of my attributes as a filmmaker is I like to do everything for real, and I don't like to use any green screen and do everything practically. I think it's just important. I think it's a lost art form in cinema. It's kind of become everything CG and live in this fantastical world, and I'm trying to bring it back. And with that was a challenge for Lance and I to do everything practically and for real on this film and go the speeds that we say we're going. And it's something that I'm proud of because we were able to accomplish it on our film.
And Lance, what were the biggest challenges in trying to accomplish that?
The biggest challenges were just, A, satisfying his dreams, keeping it safe, and all of that. But everything that we designed into the movie in the infancy stages of the project were, when you talk about them and people are hearing the conversation, they're thinking, are you guys out of your minds? And, and then me as a stunt guy, him as an ex-stuntman now, sorry.
I'm the ex guy, I'm the outcast.
As the ex guy, we know what's capable and what's not, and it's just a matter of finding the right solution to get there, to be able to do it and pull it off safely.
Now, Scott, not really an ex-stuntman because you did some work on this film yourself to get a particular shot. Can we talk about you harnessing yourself to the helicopter and why you did that and what that yielded?
So sometimes, because of my stunt background, I want to show the audience certain angles and things that I have been so fortunate enough to have seen. So I'm always kind of pushing the envelope of giving the audience that new perspective of what it's like to be a stuntman. And sometimes it requires me to get in positions that I would never ask a camera operator, so I have to go operate myself, and hanging off the skids of a helicopter to shoot Scott Mescudi, and having my buddy here throw a belt on me and lasso me into the side of the helicopter is most of the time, unfortunately, not uncommon. And I always look at him and go, hey bro, I need to hang on the edge of the helicopter. Can you lasso me up real quick? And he just shakes his head and, yeah, Scott.
But you know what? Otherwise, it would take forever to really get the shot. If you didn't have a guy that's got the confidence and the experience to do it, and then he knows he's going to get the shot. We're going to do it less times, and we're going to move on.
So safety was definitely a priority on set, and were there any particular safety measures that you took for any particular scenes?
Well, those were all hidden, really. They were either hidden in the vehicles, and with the talent that we brought in to drive the vehicles, that was a big safety buffer themselves, just having the right drivers do the right, having the right guy to perform that particular task, and just, surrounding yourself with a great team, to...
I think safety for Lance and I is really important. We pride ourselves in having a flawless safety record because it's not us doing the stunts anymore as much, but our friends are. So we actually probably go even farther to the extent to make sure it is safe. Sometimes when you do your own stunts, you know what you're capable of and you kind of maybe push the envelope a little bit. But when I think it's your fellow man and fellow friends and brothers, you actually go farther to make sure nothing can happen.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe you're talking about Tanner and Reese. They were two stunt drivers and
We
played
were-
a big role.
We were so lucky to work with some of the best drivers in the world in terms of world race champions and no camera work and been a part of camera stunt work for a long time, like Tanner Faust and Reese Millen, Rich Rutherford. Go down the line, Paul Dillenbach. It was just great because it gave Lance and I like that confidence to know, even like Sam Hubenet, the drift champion, that when you say, I want you to hit this corner at about 80 miles an hour and flick it sideways, and I want you 3 inches off of the camera with the tail end of your car, they're gonna do that. And they're gonna do it precisely every time.